entering peace before sleep. Tonight, allow your heart to become quiet. Let this be the moment when the noise of the day slowly fades away, not because every question has been answered, and not because every problem has disappeared, but because your soul is being invited into rest. You do not have to carry the whole day into the night. You do not have to solve everything before you close your eyes. You do not have to understand every detail of your life before you are allowed to rest. There is a peace that does not come from having control. There is a peace that comes from remembering that God is near. There is a peace that gently enters the heart when you remember that Jesus is with you, even in the quiet places, even in the tired places, even in the parts of your life that feel unfinished. So now, let your body settle. Let your shoulders soften. Let your hands rest. Let your breathing become slower. Let the weight you have been holding begin to loosen. You have lived through another day. You have carried thoughts, responsibilities, conversations, emotions, and perhaps even silent worries that no one else could see. But God saw you. God was near to you. And even now, as the evening becomes still, you are not alone. Jesus is near in a gentle way. Not forcing. Not rushing. Not asking you to become stronger before you rest. Only inviting your heart to become quiet. Only reminding you that peace is still possible. Take a slow breath in. Receive the gift of this moment. Take a slow breath out. Release what you cannot hold anymore. There may be things you wish you had done differently today. There may be words you wish you had spoken with more patience. There may be tasks still waiting for tomorrow. There may be questions that keep returning to your mind. But tonight is not the time to carry all of it. Tonight is a time to rest in the care of God. Tonight is a time to remember that your life is not held together by your strength alone. The same God who watches over the stars, watches over you. The same God who holds time in His hands, is able to hold your tomorrow. The same Jesus who brought peace to troubled hearts, still brings peace to weary souls. So let your heart hear this gently. You are allowed to rest. You are allowed to be still. You are allowed to stop trying for a while. You are allowed to sleep. Your worth is not measured by how much you finished today. Your value is not decided by how strong you felt. Your place in the love of God is not removed by your weakness. You are seen. You are known. You are held. And as you rest tonight, let your soul remember that Jesus does not come near only when life feels perfect. He comes near in the middle of human weakness. He comes near when the mind is tired. He comes near when the heart is searching for comfort. He comes near when the night feels long. And His presence is gentle. His peace is steady. His love does not need to be earned. Now imagine the day slowly being placed into the hands of God. Every moment, every burden, every small regret, every quiet fear, every hope you still carry. Place it all there. Not with pressure, not with perfect words, only with a willing heart. God knows what you mean, even when you do not know how to explain it. God understands the prayers that are too tired to become sentences. God understands the tears that never fall. God understands the heaviness that sits quietly inside the chest. And tonight, He invites you to rest. Not because everything is easy, but because He is faithful. Not because you have no concerns, but because you do not have to face them alone. Not because tomorrow is clear, but because tomorrow is already known by God. Let this truth become soft inside your heart. God is not far away. Jesus is not distant from your pain. Peace is not impossible. Rest is not out of reach. Tonight, you can release the need to control every outcome. You can release the pressure to be perfect. You can release the fear that you are falling behind. You can release the thought that you must carry everything by yourself. There is grace for this night. There is mercy for this moment. There is quiet strength available to your soul. And as your breathing slows, let your heart turn gently toward Jesus. Not with fear, not with performance, not with the feeling that you must say everything correctly. Simply turn toward Him. Let His peace speak over the places inside you that feel restless. Let His nearness remind you that you are safe in the care of God. Let His light become calm within your thoughts. The world may continue moving outside your room. People may still be awake. Messages may still wait. Plans may still be unfinished. But you are here now. This is your moment to rest. This is your moment to be still. This is your moment to remember that God does not sleep. You need rest, but God does not grow tired. You need sleep, but God remains watchful. You need quiet, and God can cover you with peace. So as your eyes become heavy, let your heart become lighter. Let the day move behind you. Let the night become a shelter. Let the presence of Jesus become a gentle reminder that you are not forgotten. You are not abandoned. You are not outside the care of God. Tonight, peace is being offered to you. Receive it slowly. Receive it gently. Receive it as a gift. You do not need to understand everything before you can be comforted. You do not need to fix everything before you can sleep. You do not need to be fearless before you can trust. You only need to let your heart rest in the one who is already near. And now, as the quiet deepens, Imagine yourself beginning a peaceful journey. A journey not only through a place of ancient stones and green fields, but a journey through the deeper longing of the human heart. A longing for light. A longing for meaning. A longing for life that does not end in darkness. A longing that God Himself has placed within the soul. Tonight, this journey will lead through the gentle beauty of Ireland, through open skies, through soft wind, through old paths, through a place where ancient people once looked for signs of life beyond what they could see. And as you travel there in your imagination, you will not be rushed. You will not be pushed. You will simply be guided slowly, peacefully, and gently. The road ahead is quiet. The air is cool. The sky is wide. And the heart is being prepared to remember something beautiful. God has placed eternity within the human heart. There is something inside every person that reaches beyond the present moment. Something that wonders about life. Something that searches for hope. Something that looks for light when the world feels dark. And tonight, that longing does not need to frighten you. It can become a doorway into peace. Because the longing for God is not a mistake. The desire for meaning is not weakness. The ache for lasting love is not foolish. It is part of the way the soul remembers its Creator. And in Jesus, that longing is met with tenderness. Not with pressure. Not with fear. Not with confusion, but with the quiet promise that God has come near. So rest now. Let your mind become still. Let your heart open slowly. Let your body sink deeper into the place where you are lying. The journey is beginning, and you are safe. God is near. Jesus is with you. Peace is here. The night is held in faithful hands. And you may rest. Let the quiet around you become deeper now. Let the sound of the world move farther away. You do not need to follow every thought that comes into your mind. You can notice it, and then let it pass. Like a cloud moving slowly across the evening sky. Like a leaf floating gently on still water. Like a breath that comes and goes without force. Tonight, your heart does not need to fight for peace. It can receive peace. It can welcome peace. It can rest in the peace that God gives. There are moments in life when the soul becomes tired from carrying what it was never meant to carry alone. There are moments when the mind keeps reaching for answers, but the heart only needs comfort. There are moments when the body lies down, but the spirit is still standing inside, still alert, still waiting, still trying to understand. If that is how you feel tonight, be gentle with yourself. God sees the hidden labor of your heart. Jesus understands the quiet weight that words cannot fully explain. And in this moment, You are invited to stop proving that you are strong. You are invited to be held by the one who is stronger than your fear. You are invited to rest beneath a mercy that does not run out. So allow this night to become a gift. A quiet gift. A soft gift. A holy gift. Not because the room is special. Not because the day was perfect. But because God is near in ordinary places. He is near in a quiet bedroom. He is near in the slow breath before sleep. He is near in the tired heart that still hopes for peace. He is near in the silence after a long day. And Jesus meets you here, not with pressure, but with peace. Let that peace move slowly through your thoughts. Let it touch the places where worry has been sitting. Let it soften the memories that feel sharp. Let it quiet the questions that do not need to be answered tonight. There will be time for tomorrow. There will be time to think. There will be time to work. There will be time to make decisions. But now, there is time to rest. Now, there is time to breathe. Now, there is time to remember that you are not alone. The night is not empty. The silence is not cold. God is present. Jesus is near. And your soul can become still. As you rest, imagine the gentle road again. The road through the green land. The road beneath the open sky. The road where trees lean close and sunlight moves softly between the leaves. There is no hurry on this road. There is no heavy demand. There is only a quiet invitation to move slowly, to notice beauty, to let your heart become simple again. The wind brushes softly past your face. The air carries the clean scent of grass and earth. The fields stretch outward like a calm promise. The sky above feels wide enough to hold every thought you have been carrying. And as you travel, you begin to feel that this journey is not only about a place. It is about the soul. It is about the deep human desire to find meaning. It is about the quiet ache for something eternal. It is about the way every heart, in every generation, has looked for light. Some people look for light in success. Some look for light in love. Some look for light in control. Some look for light in being understood. Some look for light in the hope that tomorrow will be easier than today. But the deepest light comes from God. The light that does not fade when life changes. The light that does not disappear when the night becomes quiet. The light that does not depend on perfect circumstances. The light that Jesus brings to the human heart. And tonight, that light does not need to be loud. It can be gentle. It can be small at first. It can enter slowly. It can begin like a quiet warmth in the soul. A reminder that you are still loved. A reminder that your life still has meaning. A reminder that God has not forgotten you. A reminder that the darkness is not stronger than His presence. Let your heart rest with that. The darkness is not stronger than His presence. The fear is not stronger than His peace. The uncertainty is not stronger than His faithfulness. The night is not stronger than the light of Jesus. As the road continues, you notice how peaceful the land feels. There is a deep green across the fields. There are soft shadows beneath the trees. There is a brightness in the sky that feels clean and open. You are moving toward a place that has stood for thousands of years. A place shaped by hands that belong to people who lived long before this moment. People who had no modern noise. No glowing screens. No crowded schedules like the ones people carry today. But they still had questions. They still had hopes. They still looked at the sky and wondered. They still faced the mystery of life. They still felt the pull of eternity. And this reminds you that the human heart has always been searching. Across time. Across cultures. Across generations. The soul has always reached for more. More than food. More than shelter. More than work. More than survival. The soul reaches for meaning. The soul reaches for beauty. The soul reaches for hope. The soul reaches for God. And God, in His kindness, does not leave that longing unanswered. He draws near. He reveals light. He gives grace. He offers peace through Jesus. Tonight, you do not need to understand every mystery of life. You only need to rest in the truth that God understands you. You do not need to see the whole road. You only need to trust the one who walks with you. You do not need to know how every part of your story will unfold. You only need to remember that your story is not outside His care. So breathe slowly again. Let your body become heavier. Let the bed hold you. Let the night cover you gently. Let your thoughts become soft. Let your heart release the need to know everything. There is wisdom in resting. There is faith in letting go. There is courage in trusting God with what you cannot control. And there is grace in receiving sleep as a gift. As the journey continues, the road bends softly. The trees begin to open. The land becomes wider. The sky seems even larger now. You can feel the quiet beauty of Ireland around you. Green fields. Gentle air. Distant clouds. Soft light. A peaceful road leading toward an ancient place. And within this peaceful picture, your heart hears a deeper message. God has made beauty for its time. God has placed eternity within the human heart. God has given the soul a longing that points beyond this life. And through Jesus, that longing is met with hope. Not fear. not confusion, not pressure. Hope. A hope that whispers gently to the tired heart, "You are not alone." A hope that tells the restless mind, "You can rest now." A hope that reminds the weary soul, God is near. So let the journey carry you forward. Let the peace become deeper. Let the presence of Jesus become quiet comfort. Let the love of God become the place where your thoughts finally slow down. You are safe to rest. You are safe to release. You are safe to be still. The road ahead is peaceful. The night around you is gentle. And God is holding both your sleep and your tomorrow. Now let your heart move even deeper into stillness. Let the road before you become quiet. Let the green fields around you become soft in your imagination. Let the sky above you feel open and peaceful. There is nothing you need to chase in this moment. There is nothing you need to prove. There is nothing you need to fix before you are allowed to rest. You are simply here, breathing, resting, being held by the quiet mercy of God. Tonight, let your soul remember that Jesus is near, not as a voice of pressure, but as a presence of peace. He is near to the tired heart. He is near to the person who has tried their best. He is near to the one who feels unfinished. He is near to the one who still has questions. He is near to the one who needs rest more than answers. And in his nearness, there is no need to pretend. You do not need to hide your weariness. You do not need to cover your fear. You do not need to explain every thought inside you. God already knows. God already sees. God already understands. So allow yourself to become quiet before Him. Not with fear, not with pressure, but with trust. The day has ended. The night has come. And this is a gentle place to lay down your burdens. Think of everything that tried to follow you into this night. The unfinished tasks. The conversations that still echo in your mind. The small regrets. The quiet worries. The questions about tomorrow. The memories that return when the room becomes still. One by one, let them go. Place them into the hands of God. You do not have to throw them away. You do not have to deny that they matter. You only have to stop holding them alone. God can hold what your heart cannot hold tonight. God can watch over what your eyes cannot watch. God can work in places you cannot reach. God can bring peace where your mind has been restless. So breathe in slowly. Let the breath remind you that life is still a gift. Breathe out slowly. Let the breath remind you that release is also a gift. Again, breathe in. God is near. Again, breathe out. You are safe to rest. The journey ahead will soon lead you toward ancient stones, quiet paths, and a place where light once entered darkness in a beautiful and mysterious way. But before that journey unfolds, your heart needs this quiet beginning. A beginning of surrender. A beginning of peace. A beginning of trust. Because every true journey of the soul begins not with hurry, but with stillness. It begins when the heart stops fighting long enough to listen. It begins when the mind becomes soft enough to receive. It begins when the soul remembers that it was never meant to live far from God. Tonight, you are being invited into that remembrance. You are being invited to remember that your life is held. You are being invited to remember that your story is not forgotten. You are being invited to remember that Jesus is with you in the quiet. Not only in the bright moments. Not only when your faith feels strong. Not only when your heart feels clear, but also when you are tired, also when you are unsure, also when you simply need peace. Let that truth settle gently inside you. Jesus is with you. God is near. You are not alone. As the peaceful road continues, imagine the trees slowly parting. The land opens wider. The air feels clean. The fields stretch out like a soft green blanket beneath the sky. There is a calm beauty here that does not demand attention. It simply exists. It quietly reminds you that God often speaks through gentle things. A breeze. A field. A quiet road. A soft evening. A moment of rest. A small light in the darkness. Sometimes the soul does not need a loud sign. Sometimes the soul only needs a quiet reminder. And tonight, the reminder is simple. You are held by God. Your life has meaning. Your longing for peace matters. Your desire for God is not strange. It is part of the deep design of the human heart. Long before this night, long before your worries, long before your present season, people have looked for meaning. They have looked at the sky and wondered. They have stood before the mystery of life and searched for hope. They have built, prayed, waited, loved, grieved, and dreamed. And still, across every age, the heart has asked for light. The heart has asked for something lasting. The heart has asked for a peace that does not disappear when the world changes. This longing is not weakness. This longing is a sign that the soul was made for more than fear. It was made for more than survival. It was made for more than endless striving. It was made to know God. And in Jesus, the longing heart is met with grace. Not with force. Not with shame. Not with confusion. But with mercy. With light. With peace. So tonight, As you prepare to continue this journey, let your heart become open to that peace. Let the presence of Jesus become like a quiet light inside your thoughts. Let the love of God become like a steady hand beneath your life. Let the hope of eternity become not a heavy idea, but a gentle comfort. You do not need to fear the mystery of tomorrow. You do not need to fear the silence of the night. You do not need to fear the places you cannot control. God is already there. Jesus is already near. Grace is already enough for this moment. Now let your body rest more deeply. Let your face soften. Let your jaw relax. Let your shoulders drop. Let your hands become still. Let your breathing become slow and easy. There is no rush. There is no demand. There is only this quiet invitation. Rest now. Trust now. Release now. The world can continue without your worry for a while. Tomorrow can wait in the hands of God. Your heart can be quiet. Your mind can be still. Your body can sleep. And as you rest, remember that sleep is not a failure of strength. Sleep is a gift. Sleep is a reminder that you are human. Sleep is a gentle act of trust. Every night, when you close your eyes, you are reminded that you do not keep the world turning. God does. You do not hold every life together. God does. You do not have to remain awake to be safe. God watches over you. This is why you can rest. This is why you can let go. This is why the night can become peaceful. Because God is faithful even when you are sleeping. Because Jesus remains near even when your thoughts fade. Because grace does not leave when your eyes close. So let the final weight of the day fall away. Let the last pieces of worry become quiet. Let your soul rest in the gentle truth that you are loved by God. The journey to Newgrange is about to open before you. A journey through green land. A journey through ancient memory. A journey toward a place where light enters darkness. A journey that will remind your heart that God has placed eternity within the human soul. But for now, stay in this soft beginning. Stay in this peaceful breath. Stay in this quiet trust. You are safe. You are seen. You are held. Jesus is near. God is faithful. The night is calm. And your heart can rest. Let peace be the last thing you hold. Let trust be the last thought you follow. Let the love of God become the quiet place where your soul settles. Tonight, you do not have to be afraid. Tonight, you do not have to carry everything. Tonight, you can rest in the care of God. And as the road ahead waits in silence, your heart is ready. Ready to travel slowly. Ready to listen gently. ready to see beauty, ready to notice light, ready to remember that even in the deepest darkness, God knows how to bring peace. So rest now. Breathe slowly. Let the night hold you gently. Let Jesus be near to your heart. Let God keep watch over your sleep. And let this peaceful journey continue. Now, as your heart becomes quiet, allow the journey to begin. Imagine yourself traveling toward a peaceful place, far from the noise of ordinary life, far from the pressure of the day, far from the thoughts that have been asking for too much attention. You are moving toward Ireland, a land of deep green fields, soft skies, quiet roads, and ancient stones. The air feels clean. The light feels gentle. The land seems to breathe slowly beneath the open sky. There is something peaceful about this place. Something old. Something steady. Something that reminds the soul that life is not only about rushing forward. Sometimes, life is also about slowing down enough to notice what God has already placed before you. The road ahead winds gently through the countryside. Tall trees rise on both sides. Their branches stretch above the road like a quiet shelter. Sunlight moves through the leaves in soft pieces. Shadows pass slowly across the ground. The wind moves through the open window, cool and calm against your skin. You do not need to speak. You do not need to think too much. You only need to receive the peace of this moment. As the car moves forward, the sky opens wider above the trees. It is a deep and peaceful blue. No mountain blocks the view. No heavy cloud covers the light. Only the wide sky, the green land, and the quiet road ahead. And as you look out, your heart begins to settle again. There is beauty here. Not loud beauty. Not beauty that demands attention. But beauty that gently invites the soul to become still. This kind of beauty can feel like a prayer without words. It reminds you that God is near. It reminds you that Jesus often meets the heart in quiet places. Not always through great noise. Not always through dramatic moments. Sometimes, He comes near through a simple road, a soft wind, a wide sky, and a peaceful breath. The road continues. The trees move past slowly. The green fields stretch into the distance. And your thoughts begin to loosen. You remember that you do not need to understand everything tonight. You do not need to carry every question into this journey. You can simply be present. You can simply rest. You can let this peaceful road carry your heart toward a deeper quiet. After some time, the car turns toward the visitor area near Newgrange. The ground changes beneath the tires. The smooth road gives way to a quiet parking place. The sound becomes softer. The movement slows. You arrive gently. There is no hurry. You step out and feel the small stones beneath your shoes. The gravel presses lightly under each step. It is a simple feeling, but it brings you into the present moment. Here, now, breathing, walking, resting. You look around and notice the calmness of the place. The sky is still wide above you. The air is still fresh. The land still carries that deep green color that makes Ireland feel alive and peaceful. Ahead, there is a path leading toward the Welcome Center. You follow it slowly. Each step feels easy. Each breath feels softer. The building stands quietly, not trying to take away from the land around it. As you approach, the door opens, and cool air touches your face and arms. For a moment, your body notices the change. Outside was warm and bright. Inside is calm and cool. A gentle welcome meets you. A kind smile. A quiet greeting. A small map. A simple direction toward the place where the tour will begin. Everything feels ordinary, but peaceful. And sometimes, ordinary peace is exactly what the heart needs. You walk through the hallway. The sound of your steps is soft. The space opens into a cafe. Tables sit quietly across the room. Some are small. Some are larger. There is room for people to gather, to rest, to wait, to enjoy a warm drink before the journey continues. You notice the simple details. The counter. The trays. The glass case. The soft colors of pastries. The warm smell of coffee and tea. The gentle movement of people choosing something small to enjoy. Nothing here is rushed. Nothing feels heavy. You choose a warm drink. You choose a small treat. Then you find a place to sit. The chair supports you. The table is still before you. You hold the warm cup in your hands and let the heat touch your fingers. You breathe in slowly. You breathe out slowly. And for a moment, gratitude rises quietly inside you. Not a loud gratitude. Not a perfect gratitude. Just a simple thankfulness for rest. For shelter. For warmth. For beauty. For another breath. For the nearness of God. You take a small sip. The warmth moves through you. Your shoulders relax a little more. Your thoughts become softer. You remember that peace does not always arrive all at once. Sometimes peace comes in small ways. A warm drink. A quiet table. A kind face. A calm breath. A moment when the heart realizes it does not have to hurry. And in that stillness, you think about the life Jesus gives. A life that is not only for some distant day. A life that can begin quietly inside the heart even now. A life that brings peace into tired places. A life that teaches the soul to trust. A life that reminds you that you are loved before you perform, before you succeed, before you explain yourself. You are loved by God. You are seen by God. You are invited to rest in the grace of Jesus. As you sit in the cafe, you think about how many people have passed through places like this. Travelers, families, pilgrims, people with questions, people with quiet hopes, people who came to see an ancient place, but perhaps carried something deeper inside. Because every person carries an inner journey. Every person carries memories. Every person carries longing. Every person carries a desire to know that life has meaning. And tonight, your own journey is becoming quiet enough to notice that longing. It is not something to fear. It is not something to hide. It is part of the human heart. God has placed eternity within the heart. He has placed a deep desire for meaning, light, and lasting peace. And Jesus meets that desire with gentleness. He does not force the heart. He does not rush the soul. He simply invites. Come into peace. Come into rest. Come into the care of God. After a while, you finish your drink. You sit for one more quiet moment. You let the warmth remain in your hands. You let the silence settle in your mind. Then you stand slowly and return your tray. There is a simple beauty in this small action too. A beginning. A pause. A movement forward. You walk back toward the place where the tour will begin. The hallway opens into an exhibit. Along one wall, a long timeline stretches before you. It shows ancient places, old structures, monuments built by hands that lived thousands of years before this night. Your eyes move slowly across the images. You see sketches of great places from history. Stone, temple, tower, sacred ground. Human effort reaching upward. Human imagination trying to touch something beyond ordinary life. And then your eyes come to Newgrange. The place you have come to see. The date beneath it reaches far back into time. So far that the mind can hardly hold it. Thousands of years. Long before modern cities. Long before the sounds of this present age. Long before the worries that fill human schedules today. And yet, the people who built this place were not so different in the deepest parts of the heart. They wanted meaning. They noticed the sky. They watched the light. They thought about life and death. They wondered what waited beyond what the eyes could see. They carried the same kind of longing that still lives in people now. The longing for eternity. The longing for light. The longing for God. As you stand before the timeline, you feel humbled. Your life is small in the long story of time. And yet, your life matters deeply to God. The years of history are vast. And yet, God sees this moment. God sees you now. The one who is beyond time is also near in this quiet breath. The one who has watched generations rise and pass away is also gentle toward your heart tonight. This thought brings peace. You do not have to be large to be loved. You do not have to be famous to be seen. You do not have to understand the whole story to be held by God. Jesus comes near to ordinary people in ordinary moments. He brings light to the hidden places. He brings hope to the searching heart. He brings rest to the weary soul. And as you continue through the exhibit, you begin to understand that Newgrange was built with great care. It was not only a mound of stone. It was not only an ancient structure. It was shaped around light. A passage was formed so that, at a certain time, light could enter the darkness. A small opening. A narrow path. A hidden chamber. A moment when the sun would reach into what had been covered. And your heart notices the deeper meaning. Light entering darkness. Hope entering fear. Peace entering the restless mind. Jesus entering the human story. Not with force, not with noise, but with a light that darkness cannot overcome. You stand there quietly, and you let this image become gentle within you. A small light can change a dark place. A quiet grace can change a tired heart. A peaceful truth can begin to heal a restless soul. Tonight, you are not being asked to force yourself into faith. You are simply being invited to notice the light. To notice the goodness of God. To notice that Jesus is near. To notice that even the oldest stones can remind the heart of something eternal. The journey has only begun. The road has brought you here. The cafe has offered a quiet pause. The timeline has opened a window into ancient longing. And now your heart is ready to move deeper. Not quickly. Not with pressure. But slowly, gently, peacefully. You are being guided toward the place where light meets darkness. And as you continue, remember this. God is near. Jesus is with you. Your longing has meaning. Your heart is safe in His care. And this peaceful journey is still unfolding. You continue walking through the exhibit, and the quiet of the place begins to settle more deeply inside you. The room is calm. The light is soft. The sounds around you are gentle and low. People move slowly from one display to another, reading, pausing, looking, thinking. And as you walk, you begin to feel that this journey is not only about seeing an ancient monument, it is also about remembering the deep places of the heart. There are places inside every person that ask quiet questions. Questions about time. Questions about purpose. Questions about life. Questions about what remains when the busy parts of the day are gone. And here, surrounded by the memory of ancient stones, those questions do not feel heavy. They feel honest. They feel human. They feel like part of the way God made the soul. You pause before another display and look at the shape of Newgrange. It is simple at first glance. A mound. A passage. A chamber. Stone placed upon stone. Earth gathered and shaped. A doorway facing the light. But the more you look, the more you understand that this place was built with intention. It was not random. It was not careless. It was not only a shelter for the past. It was a sign of longing. A sign that people, even thousands of years ago, looked beyond the surface of life. They watched the movement of the sun. They noticed the turning of seasons. They understood that darkness and light were part of the rhythm of the world. And somehow, in their own way, they reached toward hope. As you think about this, your heart becomes quiet. You remember that God has placed eternity within the human heart. That longing did not begin with you. It did not begin with this generation. It has been present across ages. In the hearts of those who built ancient places. In the hearts of those who walked under old skies. In the hearts of those who searched for meaning before they had words for everything they felt. And tonight, that same longing is within you. A longing to be known. A longing to be safe. A longing to be forgiven. A longing to be guided. A longing to rest in a love that does not fade. And Jesus meets that longing with peace. Not with pressure. Not with fear. Not with a demand to understand everything at once. But with a gentle invitation. Come near. Rest. Trust. Let your heart be still. You continue along the path of the exhibit. The timeline remains in your thoughts. Thousands of years have passed since Newgrange was built. Empires have risen and fallen. Languages have changed. Homes have been built and lost. Generations have come and gone. Yet the human heart is still searching for light. Still asking for meaning. Still needing hope. And this makes you feel small, but not forgotten. Small in time, but seen by God. Small in history, but loved by the one who holds all history. Small beneath the wide sky, but precious to the Father who knows every breath. This thought brings comfort. You do not have to be great in the eyes of the world to matter. You do not have to leave behind a monument to be remembered by God. You do not have to prove your worth through achievement. Your life matters because God made you. Your soul matters because Jesus came near to the human story. Your rest matters because you are not a machine. You are a beloved person, created for peace, love, and communion with God. As the exhibit comes to an end, you begin walking toward the exit. You pass the cafe again. The scent of warm drinks still lingers in the air. You pass the staircase, wide at the bottom and curving upward with a modern shape. Then the door opens ahead of you. Outside light enters the hallway. You step out into the open air. The change feels gentle. The coolness of the building gives way to the warmth of the day. The sunlight touches your face. The air moves softly around you. Before you, the path curves through a small garden courtyard. The grass is short and bright. Flowers grow near a bird bath. Yellow, white, soft purple. Simple colors resting in the sunlight. You hear birds before you see them. Their song is light and peaceful. They move near the water, small and free, filling the garden with a sound that feels like rest. You slow your steps. You let the moment become quiet inside you. There is no need to hurry. The garden is small, but it carries beauty. And sometimes small beauty is enough to remind the heart of God. A bird singing. A flower opening. A breeze moving through leaves. A patch of sunlight on the ground. These things do not shout. They simply exist. And in their quiet way, they tell the soul that God is still giving gifts. Not only large gifts. Not only dramatic gifts. But small gifts. Gentle gifts. Daily gifts. Gifts that can be missed when the heart is rushing. Tonight, as you imagine this garden, let your own heart slow down enough to notice grace. Grace in breath. Grace in rest. Grace in another chance to begin again. Grace in the nearness of Jesus. Grace in the truth that God does not turn away from a tired soul. You continue walking and come to a bridge. The river flows beneath it. The water moves steadily, not too fast, not too slow. Its sound is soft. A quiet rushing. A gentle movement. You pause for a moment and look down. The river keeps moving. It does not force its way. It simply follows the path before it. And as you watch, you think about your own life. There have been seasons when you wanted everything to move faster. There have been seasons when you wished certain pain would pass more quickly. There have been seasons when you wondered why some answers seemed delayed. but the river reminds you that life moves in seasons. God is not absent in slow seasons. Jesus is not distant when the path takes time. Grace can flow quietly even when you do not see much changing. So you let the sound of the river become a prayer without words. A prayer of release. A prayer of trust. A prayer that says, God, I will let you lead the pace. Across the river, fields open wide. Cows graze in the distance. Some move slowly through the grass. Some rest beneath the sun. The clouds are soft and pale. The sky becomes brighter above the trees. Everything feels calm. Everything feels unhurried. And your soul begins to understand again that rest is not wasted time. Rest is part of life. Rest is part of trust. Rest is part of healing. Even creation rests in rhythms. The field does not hurry. The river does not panic. The birds do not carry tomorrow in their wings. And you, too, are invited to live under the care of God. You are invited to let tomorrow remain in His hands. You are invited to receive this moment as enough. You cross the bridge slowly. The path narrows ahead. Tall hedges rise on both sides. They guide the way forward like green walls. The world becomes quieter here. The path feels sheltered. The air feels still. You walk beneath the open sky, between the hedges, toward the place where the next part of the journey will begin. Soon, you reach a small covered area. A few people are waiting. An attendant stands nearby. There is a bench where you could sit. But just as you arrive, the bus comes gently into view. The door opens. You step inside with the others. The seat feels steady beneath you. The bus begins to move. The ride is short. The road is smooth. The fields pass quietly outside the window. And as you travel, your heart remains calm. You are being carried toward Newgrange. Toward ancient stone. Toward a passage of darkness and light. Toward a reminder that human longing has always reached for eternity. But even now, before you arrive, peace is already present. Jesus is near on the road. God is near in the waiting. Grace is near in the ordinary movement from one place to another. You do not need to wait until the great moment to receive peace. Peace is here too. In the bus. In the field. In the silence. In the breath. In the simple trust that God is with you. The bus turns down a quiet paved road. The land opens around you. Trees stand far away. The river can still be seen in the distance. There is space here. Wide space. Open space. A place where the heart can breathe. And as the bus slows, you feel ready to step into the next part of the journey. Not with fear, not with hurry, but with quiet expectation. Something ancient waits ahead. Something meaningful. Something that will remind your soul of light entering darkness. And tonight, that reminder is for you. Because wherever darkness has touched your thoughts, God can bring light. Wherever worry has entered your heart, Jesus can bring peace. Wherever life feels uncertain, grace can hold you steady. The bus stops. The door opens. You rise slowly. You step down onto the path. The air welcomes you again. And before you, the ancient place waits in silence. Your journey continues. You step down from the bus and feel the open air around you. The land feels wider here. The sky seems larger. The sounds are softer. There is a quietness in this place that feels different from the quiet of a room. It is the quiet of open fields. The quiet of old ground. The quiet of a place that has watched many generations pass. You stand for a moment and simply look around. The trees are far away. The river is distant now. The path ahead is simple. Gravel beneath your feet. Green land around you. A gentle wind moving across the field. Nothing feels rushed. Nothing feels crowded. It is as if the land itself is inviting you to slow down. To breathe. To notice. To listen. The group begins to move forward. You follow slowly. A short wooden gate stands ahead. It opens toward the ancient place you have come to see. As you pass through, your heart becomes more aware of the silence. This is not an empty silence. It is a silence filled with memory. A silence that seems to hold the prayers, questions, hopes, and wonder of people who lived long before you. You do not know their names. You do not know their stories. But you know they were human. They knew daylight and darkness. They knew seasons and waiting. They knew birth and loss. They knew the need for meaning. They knew the ache of mystery. And somehow, through stone, earth, and careful design, they left behind a sign of longing. A longing for light. A longing for life. A longing for something beyond the visible world. As you walk closer, Newgrange begins to appear more clearly. It rises from the land with quiet strength. Ancient stones form its outer face. The mound seems both simple and mysterious. It belongs to the earth, yet it also points beyond the earth. It feels old, but not forgotten. It feels silent, but not meaningless. You slow your steps. Your eyes move across the stones. Each one has carried years beyond counting. Rain has touched them. Wind has moved around them. Sunlight has warmed them. Night has covered them. Still, they remain. And as you look, you think about the faithfulness of God. Human hands build, and time changes what they build. Human lives begin, and time carries them forward. Human plans rise, and sometimes they fall. But God remains. God is not weakened by time. God is not surprised by history. God is not distant from any generation. The one who saw the first stones placed here is the same one who sees you now. The one who watched ancient people search for light is the same one who knows the quiet longing in your heart tonight. This thought settles gently inside you. You are standing before something very old. But you are held by someone eternal. You are looking at stones shaped by human hands. But your soul is seen by the Creator of all things. You are walking through a place of history. But Jesus is near in the present moment. The guide begins to speak. Her voice is calm. She explains that this place was built with care, with purpose, with deep attention to the movement of light. She speaks about the people who shaped it. She speaks about life on earth. She speaks about the hope of what might come after. You listen quietly. The words move through your mind slowly. The ancient builders cared about life. Not only the life they could see, but the life they hoped might continue beyond death. They watched the seasons. They noticed the sun. They built a passage where light could enter darkness at a special time. And in that design, you sense a deep human desire. The desire to believe that darkness is not the end. The desire to believe that light still comes. The desire to believe that life has meaning beyond the moment. Tonight, this desire feels close to your own heart. Maybe you have also wondered in quiet ways. Maybe you have also looked for light when life felt unclear. Maybe you have also needed hope when the future seemed hidden. Maybe you have also wanted to know that your life is held by more than chance. And here, in this open field, before this ancient place, your soul is reminded again. God has placed eternity in the human heart. This longing is not random. This searching is not meaningless. This desire for light is not something to be ashamed of. It is part of the way the soul reaches for God. And in Jesus, God comes near to that longing. Not as a distant idea. Not as a cold answer. But as living hope. As peace for the weary. As light for the darkened heart. As rest for the soul that has carried too much. The group stands together near the entrance. The air feels cool around the stones. The guide invites everyone to prepare to enter the passage. The opening looks narrow. The inside appears dim. Outside, the day is bright. The sky is open. The field is full of light, but inside, the passage holds shadow. You look at that contrast. Light outside, darkness within. And you think about the hidden places of the human heart. There are parts of life that others can see. The smile, the work, the words, the daily routine, the things people understand from the outside. But there are also inner places, quiet places, tender places, places where fear can sit, places where grief can remain, places where questions can wait, places where hope can feel small. Jesus is not afraid of those places. He does not only stand outside in the bright and visible parts of life. He comes near to the hidden places too. He brings light into the places that feel covered. He brings peace into the rooms of the heart that have been closed for too long. He brings mercy where shame once lived. He brings hope where fear once whispered. As you prepare to enter the passage, let this truth become gentle within you. God does not turn away from your hidden places. Jesus does not avoid your darkness. His light is not harsh. His light is healing. His light does not expose in order to shame. His light enters in order to restore. You take another slow breath. The air feels steady. Your body feels calm. Your mind feels open. You are ready to walk forward. The stones at the entrance feel close. The passage is narrow. The group moves slowly, one step at a time. There is no need to hurry. The journey inward is always slow. The journey into the deeper places of the soul cannot be forced. It must be entered gently, with patience, with trust, with a willingness to let God show light in His own time. You step closer. The sound of the field fades behind you. The brightness outside becomes softer. The stone walls begin to surround the path. The air changes. Cooler. Still. Quiet. You are not afraid. You are simply aware. Aware of the old stones. Aware of the narrow way. Aware of the darkness ahead. Aware of the light behind you. Aware that this place has been waiting for centuries to tell its quiet story. And as you enter, you carry with you the peace from the road, the cafe, the garden, the river, and the field. All of it has prepared your heart. The slow beginning. The warm drink. The ancient timeline. The flowers. The birds. The bridge. The moving water. The open land. Every small moment has led here. And perhaps this is how God often works in the soul. Not all at once. Not with force. but through gentle steps. One quiet mercy after another. One reminder after another. One breath after another. Until the heart is ready to see light in a new way. The passage grows dimmer. The outside world becomes quieter. The group gathers near the inner chamber. Small lights keep the darkness from becoming complete. The guide continues speaking softly. You listen. You wait. You breathe. Soon, the lights will fade. Soon, you will see how a small beam can change the darkness. Soon, the meaning of this place will become more visible. But for now, you simply stand in the quiet. And this quiet feels like prayer. Not a prayer with many words. Not a prayer that needs to be perfect. Only the prayer of being present before God. The prayer of waiting. The prayer of trust. The prayer of a heart that says, "Let there be light." Tonight, as you rest and imagine this place, let your own heart become that quiet chamber. Not empty. Not forgotten. Not hopeless. Only waiting for the gentle light of God. There may be places in you that need peace. There may be places in you that need healing. There may be places in you that need hope. And Jesus is near to all of them. He is near in the field. He is near in the passage. He is near in the silence. He is near in your room tonight. The journey has brought you to the edge of a deeper mystery. The ancient stones surround you. The darkness is quiet. The light is coming. And your soul can rest, because God is already here. The quiet inside the passage begins to feel deeper. You stand among ancient stones, surrounded by walls that were placed by human hands thousands of years ago. Outside, the sky is bright. Outside, the fields are open. Outside, the wind moves freely across the green land. But here, within this narrow place, everything becomes still. The air feels cooler. The sounds become softer. The world outside seems far away. And in this stillness, your heart begins to listen. There is something about old places that makes the soul become quiet. Not because the stones can speak, but because they remind you that life is much larger than one day, one season, one worry, or one unfinished plan. Many people lived before you. Many people walked under the same sun. Many people looked into the night sky and wondered what life meant. Many people carried joy, sorrow, love, fear, hope, and questions. And though their names may be forgotten by the world, their longing was real. They wanted to understand life. They wanted to honor death. They wanted to believe that darkness was not the final word. They wanted light. As you stand in this ancient place, you begin to feel that longing with tenderness. It is not strange. It is not foolish. It is not weakness. It is part of being human. The heart was made to reach beyond itself. The soul was made to look for meaning deeper than what the eyes can see. God has placed eternity within the human heart. This truth feels gentle tonight. It does not feel heavy. It feels like a quiet explanation for the ache inside every person. The ache for lasting peace. The ache for love that does not disappear. The ache for home. The ache for God. You think about the people who built this passage. They did not have the world you know now. They did not have modern lights. They did not have the sounds and screens that fill so many lives today. But they had the sky. They had the earth. They had seasons. They had birth and death. They had the mystery of morning light. They had the silence of night. They had the same human heart that still searches today. And somehow, they shaped stone and earth into a place where light could enter darkness. This is what touches you most. Not only the age of the monument, not only the skill of the builders, not only the beauty of the land around it, but the desire behind it. The desire to mark a moment when light returns. The desire to remember that even after the longest night, dawn still comes. The desire to place hope inside stone. The desire to believe that life is more than what is seen. And tonight, as you rest, this ancient desire becomes a gentle mirror for your own soul. Maybe there are places in your life where you are waiting for light. Maybe there are questions that have stayed with you longer than you expected. Maybe there are hopes you have carried quietly. Maybe there are prayers you have not known how to say. Maybe there are parts of your heart that still need reassurance. Jesus is near to those places. He is near to the waiting heart. He is near to the searching soul. He is near to the person who wants to believe that peace is still possible. He is near without forcing. He is near without shaming. He is near with quiet mercy. The guide continues speaking softly. She explains how the passage was designed with care. The opening was placed in such a way that, at a special time of the year, light would enter the darkness. A small beam would move through the passage. It would travel slowly. It would reach into the hidden space. It would touch the stones. It would show what had been covered. You imagine that moment. The long night. The cold morning. The first light of dawn. The people waiting. The silence before the sun rises. Then a thin line of brightness appearing. Small at first. Almost fragile. Yet strong enough to change the darkness. This image rests inside your heart. A small light can be enough. A small hope can be enough. A small prayer can be enough. A small turning toward God can be enough. You do not need to have perfect faith tonight. You do not need to understand every mystery. You do not need to feel strong before you come near to God. You can come with a small light, a small trust, a small desire for peace. And Jesus receives the heart that comes gently. He does not reject the tired soul. He does not turn away from the quiet prayer. He does not despise the small beginning. He brings light into darkness. He brings rest into weariness. He brings hope into places where hope has become thin. As you stand in the passage, you think about time. Thousands of years have passed since these stones were placed here. The builders are gone. Their voices are gone. Their daily lives are gone. But the sign they left behind remains. Light enters darkness. The heart searches for eternity. Human life reaches toward God. This thought humbles you. Your own life is brief. Your worries feel large while you carry them. Your days feel full while you live them. Your plans feel important while you make them. But beneath all of it, there is something deeper. The soul is looking for God. The soul is looking for peace that time cannot take away. The soul is looking for life that is held in eternal love. And in Jesus, this longing is not ignored. It is answered with grace. Not always in the way the mind expects. Not always with instant understanding. Not always with every question solved at once. But with presence. With mercy. With light. With the promise that God is near. You let this truth become quiet inside you. God is near. Jesus is with you. The darkness is not the end. The guide invites everyone to look carefully at the passage. You notice the stones more closely. Some are large. Some are uneven. Some carry marks from time. They are not smooth like something made yesterday. They carry age. They carry weather. They carry silence. And still, they form a path. This also feels meaningful. Your life does not need to be perfectly smooth to become a path toward God. Your story may have uneven places. Your heart may carry marks from time. Your memories may hold seasons of wind and rain. But God can still shape a path through it. Jesus can still bring light through it. Grace can still make meaning where you only saw brokenness. Tonight, you are invited to believe this gently. Not with pressure. Not with fear. But with quiet trust. The places that feel unfinished in you are not beyond God. The places that feel hidden are not unknown to Him. The places that feel old and heavy can still receive light. The passage is narrow, but it leads somewhere. The darkness is real, but light is coming. The waiting is quiet, but it is not empty. You breathe slowly. You let the cool air fill your lungs. You let your body become calm. You let your heart rest in the image of light moving through stone. This ancient place becomes a reminder. God has been drawing human hearts toward Himself across every generation. Before your worries, before your plans, before your lifetime, before the names you know, God was already present. God was already patient. God was already near to the searching heart. And now, in this night, He is near to you. The longing inside you is not a problem to solve. It is a doorway to notice. It points you toward the one who made you. It points you toward the peace your soul was created to receive. It points you toward Jesus, who brings light, life, and rest. So let your heart become still. Let the ancient stones remind you that time is held by God. Let the passage remind you that darkness can be entered without fear when God is near. Let the coming light remind you that hope may begin small, but it is never powerless. Tonight, you are not alone in your longing. You are not alone in your questions. You are not alone in your need for peace. God has seen every generation. God sees you now. Jesus is near to your heart. And the light is still coming. As you remain inside the quiet passage, the stillness begins to feel like a gentle covering over your heart. The stones around you are silent, but the meaning of this place feels alive. It reminds you that every human life carries questions that cannot be answered by noise. Questions about why we are here. Questions about what truly matters. Questions about where the heart can find rest. Questions about whether light can still come after a long season of darkness. And tonight, you do not need to run from those questions. You can hold them gently before God. You can let them become part of your prayer. You can let them lead you toward peace instead of fear. Because Jesus is near to the searching heart. He is near to the one who wanders. He is near to the one who waits. He is near to the one who hopes for light. The ancient builders of this place understood something through creation. They watched the sun rise and set. They watched the seasons change. They saw the land sleep in winter and awaken again. They saw darkness come, and they saw light return. And somewhere inside their hearts, they seemed to know that life was more than the present moment. They built with stone, but they were reaching for meaning. They shaped a passage, but they were also shaping a sign. A sign that the human heart has always looked beyond itself. A sign that people have always wanted to believe that death, darkness, and silence are not the final word. As you think about this, your own heart becomes softer. You may not have built a monument of stone, but you have also built hopes inside your life. You have carried dreams. You have carried prayers. You have carried memories. You have carried love. You have carried questions that only God fully understands. And tonight, you can bring all of it into His presence. Not with perfect words. Not with a perfect heart. Only with honesty. God is not troubled by your questions. Jesus is not distant from your uncertainty. Grace does not disappear when your faith feels small. Sometimes faith begins like a small opening in a dark passage. A little space where light can enter. A little willingness to trust. A little desire to rest. A little prayer that says, God, I need you near. And that small opening matters. Because light does not need a large doorway to begin changing a room. A single beam can touch the darkness. A single truth can steady the heart. A single moment of surrender can begin a deeper peace. So tonight, let your heart open just a little. Let peace enter slowly. Let the love of God touch the places you have kept hidden. Let Jesus bring calm to the parts of you that feel tired from waiting. You do not need to force anything. You do not need to feel everything at once. You only need to remain open to the gentle light of God. The guide speaks about the winter solstice, the shortest day, the long night, the first light of morning. You imagine that ancient morning. The cold air. The waiting silence. The darkness inside the passage. The people gathered with expectation. Then the sun begins to rise. Light enters through the small opening. It travels through the narrow way. It reaches into the chamber. What was hidden becomes visible. What was dark becomes touched by brightness. What was silent becomes filled with meaning. This picture becomes a quiet comfort to your soul. There may be seasons when your heart feels like that chamber. Still. Hidden. Waiting. Not empty, but quiet. Not hopeless, but tired. Not forgotten, but longing for light. And Jesus is able to meet you there. He does not only meet you in strong seasons. He does not only meet you when your mind is clear. He does not only meet you when your heart feels full of faith. He meets you in the dim places too. He meets you when your prayers are simple. He meets you when your strength is small. He meets you when you are learning to trust again. His light is gentle. His presence is patient. His peace does not rush the soul. As you breathe slowly, let this truth settle deeper. God has not forgotten the hidden places. God has not abandoned the waiting places. God has not stopped working because you cannot see the full picture. The light may come slowly, but God knows the way. The passage may feel narrow, but God knows the path. The night may feel long, but dawn is not lost. You stand quietly and let the ancient stones remind you of patience. They have remained through many seasons. They have endured wind, rain, silence, and time. They have waited through countless mornings and nights. And still, they stand. This kind of waiting teaches the heart something. Not every good thing comes quickly. Not every answer arrives when we want it. Not every season changes at once. But God is faithful in the waiting. Jesus is near in the slow unfolding. Grace is present even when life feels unfinished. Maybe tonight, your heart needs permission to wait without fear. Maybe you need to remember that slow does not mean forgotten. Quiet does not mean empty. Hidden does not mean lost. God can work beneath the surface. God can prepare light before you see it. God can hold your life even when you do not understand the timing. The ancient passage was designed for a moment of light. But before that moment came, there was waiting. There was darkness. There was silence. There was trust in the rhythm of the sun. And your soul, too, can learn to trust the rhythm of God. He knows when to comfort. He knows when to guide. He knows when to open a door. He knows when to bring light into a place that has waited long enough. So rest in that. Rest in the care of the one who knows time. Rest in the mercy of the one who knows your heart. Rest in the nearness of Jesus, who brings peace without force. As the guide continues, you look again at the narrow passage. It is not wide. It is not easy. It is not bright at first. But it has purpose. And this reminds you that some parts of life feel narrow, yet they still lead somewhere. Some seasons feel limited, yet God can use them. Some paths feel quiet, yet they can become holy. Some moments feel small, yet they can carry deep meaning. You do not have to despise the narrow places. You do not have to fear the hidden seasons. You do not have to believe that darkness has the final voice. Because God is able to bring light through the smallest opening. Jesus is able to bring hope into the deepest quiet. And peace can begin even before the whole room is bright. Tonight, let that peace begin in you. Let it begin in your breath. Let it begin in your thoughts. Let it begin in the soft places of your heart. Let it begin as a small trust. God is near. Jesus is with me. The light is coming. You do not need to say more than that. You do not need to understand more than that. For this moment, that is enough. The ancient longing for eternity is not only about the future. It is also about the present. It is about the heart learning that it was made for more than fear. Made for more than pressure. Made for more than endless striving. made for communion with God, made to receive peace, made to walk in light, made to rest in love. And as you stand in this ancient place, you remember that Jesus does not erase the longing of the soul. He fulfills it. He gives it direction. He turns searching into trust. He turns fear into peace. He turns darkness into a place where light can be seen more clearly. So let your heart be quiet now. Let your longing become gentle. Let your questions rest in the hands of God. Let the silence become safe. Let the darkness become less frightening. Let the hope of Jesus become a small light within you. You are not alone in the passage. You are not alone in the waiting. You are not alone in the questions. God is near. Jesus is present. And the light that enters darkness is still strong enough to guide your soul. The ancient longing for eternity. You remain in the quiet of the ancient passage, and the silence begins to feel less like emptiness, and more like a gentle invitation. There are moments when silence can feel uncomfortable. There are moments when the heart wants sound, movement, and distraction, because stillness allows deeper thoughts to rise. But tonight, this silence is not here to trouble you. This silence is here to hold you. This silence is here to help your soul listen. This silence is here to remind you that God is not only present in loud moments, but also in quiet places where the heart has nothing left to prove. Inside this ancient place, you begin to understand that longing is part of the human story. People have always searched for meaning. People have always looked for signs of hope. People have always wanted to know that life is more than a few short years beneath the sun. The builders of this place may not have known everything clearly. They may not have had all the words that faith gives to the heart today. But they knew enough to look toward light. They knew enough to honor mystery. They knew enough to build something that pointed beyond ordinary life. And as you stand there, you feel a quiet connection with them. Not because your life is the same as theirs. Not because your world is like theirs. But because the deepest questions of the heart have not changed. What is life? Where is hope? What happens after darkness? Where can the soul find peace? Who can hold us when we cannot hold ourselves? Tonight, those questions do not need to frighten you. They can become a path toward God. They can become a doorway into trust. They can become a quiet place where Jesus meets the heart with peace. The ancient stones around you seem to carry the memory of waiting. Waiting for dawn. Waiting for the season to turn. Waiting for light to enter. Waiting for the hidden chamber to be touched by brightness. And this waiting speaks gently to your own life. Maybe you have waited for answers. Maybe you have waited for healing. Maybe you have waited for peace. Maybe you have waited for a door to open. Maybe you have waited for your heart to feel whole again. Waiting can be difficult. Waiting can feel long. Waiting can make the soul wonder if anything is changing. But in the hands of God, waiting is never wasted. God can work in the unseen places. God can prepare the heart in silence. God can shape peace beneath the surface. God can bring light at the right time. The passage at Newgrange was not filled with light every moment. Most of the time, it remained dim. Most of the time, it held silence. Most of the time, it waited. But the waiting did not mean the design had failed. The darkness did not mean the light was gone. The silence did not mean the moment would never come. And this becomes a gentle lesson for your soul. Just because you cannot see the light yet, does not mean God is absent. Just because the answer has not arrived yet, does not mean grace has stopped. Just because the path feels narrow, does not mean it leads nowhere. Jesus is near in the waiting. Jesus is near in the silence. Jesus is near before the light becomes visible. Let that truth rest inside you. You do not have to force the dawn. You do not have to create your own peace. You do not have to open every door by your own strength. You can wait with God. You can breathe with trust. You can rest while grace is still working. As the guide continues speaking, you imagine the first light entering the passage. A thin beam. Soft at first. Quiet. Almost hidden. Then slowly growing stronger. Moving through the narrow way. Touching the stone. Reaching the inner chamber. Changing the darkness without fighting it. This is how peace often comes. Not always suddenly. Not always loudly. Not always with a feeling that overwhelms the heart. Sometimes peace comes quietly. A small thought of hope. A slower breath. A gentle reminder. A sense that God is still near. A feeling that you do not have to carry everything tonight. And that small peace is enough to begin. Jesus often meets the soul in simple ways. Through a quiet truth. Through a moment of rest. Through a soft memory of grace. Through the reminder that you are loved. Through the deep knowing that darkness does not have the final word. As you stand in the passage, you let the image of light become personal. Let the light of Jesus enter the places in your heart that feel tired. Let His peace touch the thoughts that have been restless. Let His mercy soften the memories that still feel heavy. Let His nearness remind you that you are not forgotten. There is no need to hide from this light. The light of Jesus is not cruel. It does not come to shame the weary soul. It comes to heal. It comes to guide. It comes to restore. It comes to remind you that God has not stopped loving you. The ancient longing for eternity is not only a longing for life after death. It is also a longing to be held by love now. A longing to know that today matters. A longing to know that your pain is seen. A longing to know that your story is not random. A longing to know that your heart has a home in God. And tonight, that longing can rest. It does not need to search and panic. It does not need to reach in fear. It can become quiet in the presence of Jesus. Because He is near. Because God is faithful. Because the light is still stronger than the darkness. You breathe slowly. The passage is still dim. The stones are still cool. The group is still quiet. But inside your heart, something feels softer. You begin to understand that peace is not the absence of mystery. Peace is trusting God within the mystery. Peace is not knowing every answer. Peace is resting in the one who knows. Peace is not controlling tomorrow. Peace is placing tomorrow in the hands of God. This is the kind of peace your soul needs tonight. A peace that does not demand perfection. A peace that does not require you to be fearless. A peace that simply invites you to rest. As you think of all the generations before you, your heart becomes humble. So many lives. So many stories. So many dreams. So many tears. So many prayers. And still, God has remained near. He was near before you were born. He is near in this moment. He will be near in the days you have not yet seen. The same God who holds eternity also holds this quiet night. The same Jesus who brings light to the world is near to your heart now. The same grace that has carried others can carry you too. So let your longing become peaceful. Let your questions become quiet. Let your waiting become trust. Let your heart rest in the truth that God has placed eternity within you, not to make you afraid, but to draw you near. You were made for more than worry. You were made for more than fear. You were made for more than endless striving. You were made to know God. You were made to receive peace. You were made to walk in the light of Jesus. And tonight, you can rest in that light. Even if it feels small. Even if it comes slowly. Even if your heart is still learning to trust. The light is enough. The grace is enough. The nearness of God is enough. The ancient passage remains quiet around you. The moment of light is drawing near. Your heart is ready to see it. Your soul is ready to receive it. And as you wait, you are not alone. God is near. Jesus is with you. The darkness is not the end. The light is coming.